up, family? Happy Easter. Happy Easter, you guys. Let's see who is committed today. So you guys know it. I try to do a Q&A every single Sunday. But what is going to start happening is that it seems like it's not really in demand, right? It's not really in demand, and I don't want to waste you guys' time or my time. So if we can't get a bunch of you I would do it like maybe once a month, or maybe like every other week, so twice a month. All right. So let me know if as you are coming onto the live stream, give it a share, and if you do enjoy the Sunday Q&A, boom, smash the thumbs up for me. All right, and let me know. And if you say, Khang, we really don't need it every Sunday, boom, smash the thumbs down. That's all I gotta say, man, because I want to know, right? I want to give you guys what you want. Because I know that's how the channel is going to grow, is giving you what you want. So on today's Sunday Q&A, I decided, you know what, instead of doing a video, it's so easy for me just to go live. I just got home from the gym. The wife is, just got home from the gym. The wife is getting ready. The boss is getting ready. So, hold on a second. Let's see who is committed on an Easter Sunday. All right. So today we're going to talk about, for those of you who's like, how do I get started, Khang? Because I start get so many of you emailing and DMing me, all right? DM Khang, how do I get started in this business? How do I get started in the wholesaling business when I have no money, no experience, no connection? Well, that's where King Kong started. Well, not that I don't have any money. I have the money when I started, because of all the sacrifices that I have made. And then for those of you who's like, well, Khang, you know, I'm starting to do a few deals now. How do I grow? How do I scale? How do I start to stop being a one-man or one-woman show and start having the real showdown? So if you find, once again, I like to do this whole thing is, if you find value, then please smash the thumbs up and let me know. And if you don't find any value throughout this whole entire video, give me a thumbs down so I know, okay, what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. It's the only way I'm going to know. It's by you guys letting me know. Like, give it to me. I ain't scared. I don't have no chicken feet or no cold feet or baby feet. So today we are going to hit on the topic is, how do I get started and how do I grow or scale my wholesaling house's business? So comment below any question you have. Let's rock and let's freaking roll. You see, like the whole Sunday Q&A, it's like it's not really in demand. Like, see, we only got like 20 some people. So we're gonna try to do this maybe 30 minutes or 40 minutes. And see how many people we can get on. If not, then I'm gonna switch it maybe like once a month. Maybe once every week is too much. So I'm gonna give you guys some shout out. And as you are coming onto the channel, please comment below. Let me know where you're coming in at. Happy Easter. I'm here. Thanks. So what we doing, boss? Well, today we're going to talk about how do you get started. So in my opinion, for those of you who are just, maybe you recently discovered this business, or maybe you just kind of got into it, you watch a couple of videos, and then you're lost, you're overwhelmed, you're confused. Well, that's where I was 7.5 years ago. And I'll share with you, knowing what I know now, how I'm going to help you eliminate the overwhelmness and getting you staying focused and moving you in the right direction. So, as you know, that there are a bunch of free content on YouTube. If you're willing to put in the time, then you can get all the missing links. Like, it's on YouTube. You can find it in YouTube. Every question to your answer, all right? But obviously, if you don't want to spend the time, then you got to pay the money, all right? So what I would do if I were you is, if you kind of have a concept of what wholesaling houses is, what I would do for you is, if you haven't pulled the trigger yet, Figure out what is the first step that you need to do and just zone out the rest. Just figure out the first step that you need to do, go do it after you complete it, and then search for the next step. Because when you first start it, it's going to sound overwhelmed to you. Like, it's going to sound like extremely overwhelmed, right? So if I were you, let's simplify it so that way you don't get overload and then you do shit. And then you end up doing nothing. So figure out what is the first step that you need to do, and stop watching a bunch of video from a bunch of different people. Pick one or two people that you want to laser focus on. You be like, you know what? I like that guy. You know what? I like that gal, right? Their business model or the way that they teach. If it's not me, freaking unsubscribe. Like, zone me out. Like, maybe this Asian guy is talking too much shit. I need to zone him out. You know, because when you are watching a bunch of people, what happens is that you get overload on information, and then the information comes in conflict. Does that make sense? This person tells you, oh, go do this. And then you listen to the other person. Well, the other person said, well, don't do this. Dang it, which one do I do, right? I'm sharing with you what I went through, so hopefully it'll move you in the right direction. All right? So as you guys always know it, I do have my step-by-step guide where I show you step-by-step how to do the business, right? So, but for those of you who like, hey, Khang, what should I do first? Well, first, as I always say, make a commitment to yourself. Write down your goal. Make a commitment and know what a commitment is. Pick a market you want to dominate. Get the contract ready. Get your title company ready. Okay, so let me see here. So today's, and then for those of you, comment below any question you have, and I'm going to try to answer any question you guys have, okay? Isaac said, got VA do my cold calling. Thanks for the marketing blueprint. No problem, Isaac. The pleasure is ours, man. And dude, I wish you massive success and best of luck, man. But keep us posted. I really want to see your growth. Hey, Khang, how much do you pay your VA? VLIs as far as commission base for each day deal they close? Shoe investment. Your question is confused, but I'm thinking you meant VA, right? My VA. So our team right now, I maybe this Friday, I'll Snapchat of our total team, and I'll share them with you, okay? But our VA, so we pay them on an hourly base, and this is what I share with you guys in the Wife Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint. All right, I'll share with you guys how to build like our complete entire business blueprint. The VA, where we got all the company contact info, the postcard we use, the marketing, everything, pulling the list, how do we send the list, like all of that, our entire business blueprint. But our VA, we pay them on an hourly base, and then we ask them, listen, those of you who's like, well, how should I pay them? Well, ask them. Ask whoever you're going to hire on. This is the question you should ask them. It's that, why do you think that our company is a good fit for you? And what are you hoping to make on a yearly base or on a monthly base? I mean, you already have a number of what you're going to pay them, right? But you want to ask them to see what they're happy with. Maybe they come in and think they need to make 100 or 200K. You'd be like, dude, maybe you're not a good fit, right? So I would ask them, make sure they're happy. So my wife and I pay our VAs. We pay them $20 for every deal that they set an appointment, and then so every appointment they set, and then the purchase manager is someone else that end up locking up the deal. Then she gets the $20. The other chicks that got the incoming calls or make the outbound call get $20. Does that make sense? And you'd be like, well, that's so little. Well, that's little to you, but to them, that's what they want. Because that's what we ask them. So what would you guys be happy with? Like, what would motivate you? They're like, wow, if we do this, they're the one that gave all of this and say they're happy. And my wife and I, end up paying them more. It's like now you become now the ideal boss. Like, dang. Like all of our VA said, all of our VA tells us there's no company out there that give vacation leave. No company out there that give bonuses. We give quarterly bonuses. We also give raises, right? But we always ask them. So that's how we do. We don't do on a commission base. Our VA lock these deals up on a contract all over the phone. They don't go out and see the property. None of the VA knows anything about real estate. So I hope that answered your question, man. And like I said, throughout this video, if I answer your question and if it add value, show me some love and let me know. If I don't, smash the thumbs up and let me know. And yeah, honestly, it seems like the whole Sunday Q&A, I'll do it like once a month. Because it seems like we are not getting a bunch of traction. Not a bunch of people want to. Any question you guys have? If you guys don't have any question, maybe we can just end. This live stream. Cause HT, good morning, man. King Kong pack got the lock deals up crazy. I'm creating purchase and sale agreement right now. What? Wait, let me read that again, broski. HT, good morning, man. King Kong package got the locking deals up crazy. Dude, that doesn't even make sense to me, man. I try to read it, doesn't make sense. Wilford A said less cold call practice, less. Okay, well, I mean, you mean like you only want me to do it on a Friday? More Q&A? Well, the thing is, I can tell you one thing. Whoever comment, hold on a second. Who commented that? Hold on a second. I can tell you one thing. It's Wilfred. Majority rules, man. I mean Q&A. We barely can get up to like 50, 60 people watch. On the live cold call, man, it's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A. Bananas. It's banana. Should you have buyers before you put a house under contract? You see this? Here it goes again, man. Hold on a second. Let me clarify this for you, bro. This is coming from real_lock. I can't say the whole name. Should you have buyers before you put a house under contract? Why don't you guys help me answer this question to this guy? Should you have buyers before you lock? No, man. If you find the deal first, lock it up under contract. If you happen to build up a good buyer's list and you still haven't had any deal, who cares, man? So most people say, well, go find the seller, and then the buyer will come. I'll go build your cash buyer, and then go find the motivated seller. Dude, I tell you to do both. Why can't you do both? I don't see how you can't do both. Right? Oh, okay, I'm just going to focus on building my buyer list, and then I'm just going to forget about marketing. I'm going to forget about if any call from seller, I'm not going to worry about it. That don't make sense to me. Look, weekend, what you need to do is you need to have clarity of what your time is. You block out your time. Monday, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to, maybe I'm going to put an offer to seller. All right? And finding buyers, all you do is you just putting ad on Craigslist, you putting ad on Facebook, right? And then all these buyers just start to come in, and then you just put them on your list. That doesn't take entire day or 3 or 4 or 5 hours to do it. So what are you gonna do with the rest of the time? Just like to me, it doesn't make sense. To me, is you need to block out your time of each day of what you need to do. And then you can do both. Oh, from this time to this time, I'm making my cold call. From this time to this time, I'm posting ad and putting out ghost ad and trying to build my buyers list. Does that make sense? I don't see why one have to go the other. And you'd be like, oh, when I find a good deal, the buyer will come. Dude, when you find a good deal, you still got to freaking hustle and market that deal to sell that deal. Okay, so anyways. So I hope that gives you, I hope that gives you clarity, man. If it doesn't, comment below and let me know what that you're not clear, or do you clear? Java Sanchez, do you listen to real estate broadcasts in your free time? The answer is no. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to broadcasts at all. I listen to like self-development, like Jim Rohn, Think and Grow Rich. You know, obviously, Uncle G, Gary V. I don't listen to any more real estate broadcasts because now what we do is we go to mastermind. What we do is we figure out what are we missing? Like what are we missing? Like what are we missing in our business? So what we need to do is we need to go and network, right? Because now we have the money. We're gonna go network with people that are at the spot that we want it to be, and these mastermind cost money, right? The one that my wife and I are in right now is CG. It costs like 20G. Right? It costs 20G to be in, but some of these guys are doing where we want to be. 350, $500,000, right? A month. So yeah, I don't listen to broadcasts, man. I don't read books. People say read books. I don't read books. People said wake up early. I don't really wake up early. Like I don't wake up 5 o'clock in the morning and sit and meditate. I just wake up when my body feels like waking up. So I don't have an alarm set or anything like that, but I do start my day around like 9 a.m. 9 between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. But also too is my day end later. So I'm more like at nighttime. Okay, so let me see here. B Smooth said, hey Khang, how do you set your caller ID to say motivated seller in your phone number that not saved? Yeah, man. So basically what you need to do is you need to have a tracking number, right? You need to have a tracking number so you can do Google Voice, or you can use, what we use CallRail. They give you 10 free numbers. They're like $30 a month. And then what you do is when you you put that marketing, you put that number out, the seller calls you back from that number, and it will ring to your phone, right? It will ring to your phone, and all you need to do is set that number to like, it's just like, you now, instead of that, like when your friend calls you, right? And then you put their name, instead of that, I put motivated seller. So that way when I know, I like, oh yeah, it's coming from, oh yeah, it's money time, man. Freaking money. But that's from like my old marketing. So when it rings to my phone and it said motivated seller, because now it doesn't go to my phone anymore, all it does, it goes to all the VA. So that call that I got yesterday where it said motivated, yeah, that seller was calling back from me gotta be a couple of years ago. Gotta be like a year and a half or 2 years ago. John Rock, how can I get more leads? I only have 2 leads right now. Okay, John, let me, I want to clarify something, John. And those of you who are watching, if you find any value, please show me some love. Doesn't, let me know. How can I get more leads? I only have 2 leads right now. John, are you talking about leads as in like leads coming in? Or are you talking about like deal lockup on the contract, man? Because it's 2 different things. But I can tell you, man, so listen, John Rock, right? Hold on a second. John Rock. Oh God. I lost it. John Rock, man. How big your business grows, right? How big it can grow, it depends on how much you can market. That's it, man. Dude, many years ago, I think, I don't know how many years ago, but I was so frustrated, man. I went to Starbucks, and I was sitting there. I was so frustrated. I was like, why am I not growing? Like, what am I missing, right? What am I missing? Like, why am I not growing? I hear some of these guys are doing X amount. I'm like, why? Like, what is going on? Like, what is it? What am I missing? So every single day when I wake up, that's all I think about. Like, what am I missing? What am I missing? And then all of a sudden I heard somebody on YouTube said, your business growth depending on how much you can market. I was like, oh my God. Like, it's so simple, but it's like when you don't know, you just don't know. It's like a blockage, right? Like, does that make sense to you? Like, do you have, like, when somebody tells you something, you'd be like, oh my God, duh. Like, that is so simple, but when you just working, like it sounds simple when you just don't know, you just don't know. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, and that's when I start to now, dump more money into marketing, but slowly. You gotta grow, right? Dump more money into marketing, and then we start scaling and scaling and scaling. Yeah, man. The how big your business grow, it's gonna depend on how much you can market. If you're cold calling, you need to scale up your cold calling. Hire more people to cold call. Right? Pull more lists, pull different lists to cold call. So I hope that helps, man. Do. Do. But John Rock, I make 50 calls a day. Yeah, man, that's not enough, man. So John Rock, if you want to scale up, man, you need to at least now, if you have the money, you need to hire on another person, or you yourself need to put more time into cold calling, or figure out another marketing strategies. So you got to cold call and maybe send out some postcard, maybe do some RVM, ringless voicemail, right? Post some ad on Craigslist. Right? Maybe do Facebook ad. But you need to figure out other marketing channel. If you like, hey, Khang, I'm already pounding the phone. I'm already calling 50 people. It's getting pretty tired, man. Dude, I know how you feel, man. It sucks. Sitting there talking to, like, yeah, man. But if you want to grow, right? If you want to grow, you just got to do what you got to do, man. Either you put in more time or figure out other marketing channel that you can start hitting. So you still do your cold call, but maybe now you do a little bit of direct mail or maybe some RVM, right? Let's go for another 7 minutes because it doesn't seem like we're going to have a lot of people coming on for Sunday Q&A. So for Sunday Q&A, I am just going to do it maybe once a month because it doesn't seem like you guys really need the Sunday Q&A. So I'm just going to give you guys what you want. So comment below and let me know what you want to see more onto the channel. And you guys, we're almost at 25,000 subscribers. We're only 1,000 away. Come on. It takes so long, man. I got some of you comment and said, Khang, I remember because he said, Khang, I watched one of your video and you were celebrating when you have 44 subscriber. 44 subscriber. I don't even know who my first subscriber is, but if you're watching, if you're still with me, thank you so much. It's always the first one, right? It's always that first, right? First sales, first person, whatever that is. But man, if you are still watching, it could be it could have been a chick, you know? It could have been a lady. It could have been a girl. If you are watching, I want to say deep down, thank you so much because you really, from one to where we are today, unbelievable. When I first started the whole YouTube channel, I really didn't think that anybody was gonna, I really didn't think anybody was gonna watch. But I was like, yeah, you know what? What the heck? Let's just do it. I was like, yeah, maybe it's something for me to do. And then I was like, yeah, nobody's gonna watch it. But I was like, Khang, let's just say if you put it up and you got like 10 people or 100 people, right? And you're able to change one person, right? You got somebody Like one person, you were able to change their, like one person saying, hey Khang, I watched your video, and then boom, right? I was like, yep, it's worth it. So I was like, I really didn't thought that it's going to grow to where it is today, to be honest. And I really think that, my growth, I don't run any ads. I don't run any ads or anything like that. It's all you guys showing the love, sharing, getting people on to subscribe to the channel. And I just gratefully, truthfully appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want you guys to really, really know that I appreciate every single one of you guys a lot. And you guys don't know what, like the event, the We Life 19 event, like I'm still not over it, because you guys don't understand, like you guys don't know what that event did to me. Like it makes such an impact. Like it's the day that I would never forget. So John, my first student, I would never forget that day. I would never forget the day that I closed my first wholesale deal. Never forget the day that I got into real estate. So the We Life 19 is one of the days that I will never forget, man. I remember going to sleep, pinching myself, hitting myself, making sure I'm not asleep. I said, oh my God, this is amazing. Because you got to understand, 7.5 years ago, I mean, thinking I'm just a guy coming from another country, used to live in a mud hut. 7.5 years ago, started real estate, got into the business, lost, confused, like stressing out, like didn't even know what I was doing. Went through all the mistakes and all the setbacks and all the hurdles and all the failure. I mean, like, let me tell you guys some of the failure stories that I made. Like on and my wife, man, at the age of 18, for me anyway, I just really want to make it in life. And make it in life to me was just being debt free. Pretty much. At the age of 18, to me was just like, God, I just want to make it in life, God. Just want to make it in life, right? I really don't want to work until I'm 65, 70 like my mom or like everybody else. I just really want to make it in life. So just being able just to be at the event. And what's the most like breathtaking to me anyway, breathtaking was you guys were there coming up and say, Khang, can I take a picture with you? Oh my gosh, bro, I watched your video. It changed me, changed my life. Thank you so much. And all this, I was just pictures after pictures. And it was the best. Best feeling. It's like, it got me on like cloud 9, man. Anyways, okay, let's get back to reality. Khang so loud, I have to put hashtag V. Yeah, that's funny, V. Okay, we got 2 more minutes. Let's go for 2 more minutes. Let me see, Khang. This is Jess, the girl who cold called in, and I got your script, and I remember you said that you would need to redo my call from the ground up, and you were right. Thanks, Khang. Jessica, welcome to the Massive Action Taker, Jessica. High five. And Jessica, please keep me posted on your success. Please keep me posted on your success. I can't wait until you get your first wholesale deal. And Jessica, don't have to be nice to me. I wasn't nice to you, so don't have to be nice to me. Comment below and give it to me. What do you think about the script? You like it? You don't like it? Was it more than what you expected? Like, do you feel like, wow? I want to know. Like, just be real. Like, you don't have to be nice to me. Like you don't need to. I can handle it. I'm a big boy. I don't have cold feet, chicken feet, or baby feet. Even though my feet are pretty small. So let me see here. Adrian, should I call some leads today? Went dry for $1. Adrian, why not? You like, oh, it's Easter Sunday. Oh, I don't want to bother people. Doesn't matter, dude. Like, call them. Stop thinking and start doing. Stop thinking and start doing. Like, just stop thinking and just start doing. Do you know it's Easter today? You call me on an Easter Sunday? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I do work on a Sunday, so I apologize, right? So it's okay. You can say sorry, you can apologize if they get mad. But if you don't call, it could be a deal that you're missing out on. It's easy to apologize and say, hey, I'm sorry. And people understand. So don't overthink. Just do. Stop thinking. Start doing. How late can I cold call? Every day, 7 day, 365. I would start from 10 a.m. because that's 10 a.m. until like 8 p.m. Yes, I think the script is full out of great, even though I really can't see how you really fit in the personal connection to the person in the script. Still trying to figure out how to build rapport. Oh, easy, Jessica. So what it is, Jessica, is I'm going to help you out, Jessica. So I'm going to help you out and explain to you, Jessica. So what it is what it is, Jessica, what you want to do is your ultimate goal is to memorize those questions by heart. That is the ultimate goal, right? After you do so much, you'll be able to memorize it. So when I go straight into, yeah, you know what, I got one of your postcard here. Yeah, I'm interested in selling the property. And then the sellers just start talking and talking and talking. And then, so you basically skip all the other question. And then the seller will say, yeah, I got in this situation, blah, blah, blah. That's where you relate, right? That's where you relate with them. That's where you build the rapport, right? And then eventually what's going to happen, Jessica, is you're going to put in your little own taste. At first, you're going to sound a little bit like not natural. Everything is like that. You're going to pick up, they're going to say something, you'll be like, oh, let me look at it. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to sound not natural. You're going to stumble. It's okay. Jessica, I want you to understand this. The most important thing is that you got to get those questions answered. That is the most important thing. We have some seller that we hire on our VA, right? And we send them out, and the seller said, are you reading from a script? And my VA would say, yeah. These are questions that our company want us to ask you, just so we can give you a fair and intelligent offer. So if I can gather as much information from you, that will be the best for my company to give you the most best and the fairest intelligent offer on your house. All right? So you see, so eventually once you get better at it, Jessica, that's where it becomes powerful, Jessica. You will be able to put in your personal taste, like your personality will go into it and you will dominate. But what I do want you to understand is, Jessica, don't hold back from making the call if you feel like I need to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect, Jessica. You just need to make sure that those questions are being asked. That's what important is. And you just got to make the call. All right, Jessica? And if they, and listen, Jessica, if they say something where you missed one of the question, you be like, oh, I'm so sorry, Khang, but I actually forgot to ask you one of the question, all right? The question that I missed was blah, 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 right? Oh, can I get your cell phone, right? Whatever question that you missed, Jessica, it's okay. I'm letting you know right now, Jessica, that it's okay. It's okay. All right? It's okay. When we first start out, you don't wait for perfection. Don't wait until you be like, you know what, I'm not going to make any calls until I memorize this. Don't do that, Jessica. Don't do that. Just take it, go ahead, and go at it. And remember, when they say something you don't know, you just say, oh, that is a great question, Jessica. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer to that. But I'll ask my team manager and get back to you with the correct answer. Would that be okay with you? Okay, great. So, Jessica, in case we get disconnected, is this the best phone number to call you back on? Okay, it is. Does this happen to be your cell phone? Okay, no, it's a home line. Okay, can I get your cell phone? You see that, Jessica? Eventually, it's I don't know, that doesn't sound anything. That sounds like me. If I'm on the phone, I mean, that's me. Right? So that's what I want you to do, Jessica. What I want you to do is go ahead and start calling. And then eventually when you are getting so good, you get that memorized, domination. Like, you just gonna pick up the phone while you're working or jogging. You'll be like, yep, I got this. So let me see here. Okay, so, all right, you guys, I think that should be good enough because it doesn't seem like you guys have, like, so much questions here. But for those of you who's watching the replay, and if you have any questions, all right, if you have any questions, comment below and I'll answer them, all right? If you have any question when you're watching the replay, so for those of you, if you are looking to scale up your business, let me give you some final thing. If you're looking to scale up your business, if you're one man, one woman show, the first positions that you need to hire, and listen to me, let me shake you up. You need to hire people if you want to grow, and you got to trust them. It was so hard for me to, like, when my wife said, Khang, we need to get somebody so you can take all the incoming call, right? So they can help filter the call for you. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. What if they miss out on the lead? No. Listen, do you rather work 3 hours and make, let me just give you an example. Do you rather just work what? Maybe 2 hours or 3 hours a day and make 20 or 30K a month, or 40 or 50K a month? Or do you rather work 10 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours a day to make 60, 70K a month? It's all about perspective in time and what you want to do with your life. Like, I'd rather make a little bit less. So what I'm sharing with you is, maybe when you hire somebody else on, they're not going to be as great as you are. But let me tell you, if you train them properly, and if you find the right people, they might be even better than you, right? Or at the thing that you are not good at, okay? So the first position that you need to hire is somebody that's going to filter the call for you. Very important. So for those of you who are looking to grow right now, and you're one man or one woman show, I'm sharing with you right now, the first position that you need to hire is somebody to either make the cold call for you, or to take all the incoming call, but that person needs to filter the call for you. Which means they gather information on the property, talk to the seller, and then set the appointment for you. That's the first position you need to hire, and you need to hire them. So let's just say if you were doing all the work, you can close 6 out of 10, right? 6 out of 10 deal, you close. But if they close 4 out of 10 and you lost 2 deal, but you work, like, instead of working 10 hours, you work only an hour or 2 hours a day. Like, does that make sense? Like, does that make sense, you guys? I mean, it's really all about perspective, you know. And there's a quote by Rockefeller, right? There's a quote by Rockefeller. He said, "I rather makes 1% and then have everybody else work 99%, or something like that." So he said he'd rather, like, not work and make less than have everybody works, right? And him making a 99%, but having to do all the work. But if you want to grow, you have to be able to hire people, train them up. It's the key is you got to train them. They are your soldier. They are your left hand and your right hand. They are your soldier. So before you send them out to battle, you need to make sure they train well. And when you feel like they're trained well, send them out and trust them. And then you just got to stay on top. Not just trust them blindly. Oh, I got them. Okay, go do. No, you got to sit down with them. My wife, what she does is she meet them on Monday, figure out, okay, what are you doing this week, blah, 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 blah. Meet them back on Friday, see what task is getting done, motivate them on Monday. And then, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But to scale, you must hire on people. You must hire people. Trust me, it was really hard for me. All right, you guys. I'm pretty much gonna call that a wrap. Thank you so much for everyone taking the time to jump on with me on a Sunday Q&A. So I'm probably gonna end up doing a Sunday Q&A maybe once a month, and then we'll try to figure out something else to do on a Sunday. Or maybe we won't do anything on a Sunday. Or maybe I'll just do a regular video. Thanks a lot, you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, Easter. Take care. And remember, success don't happen overnight. It happens over time. Does not matter how slow you go. What matters is you don't give up and you don't stop going. I remember, okay, I'm not going to get into the whole story,